Welcome to the destination. It's the destination for your nation. Uncle Sam needs you. Okay. Hey all you comic readers and true believers, it's Tuesday, and I'm your friendly neighborhood comic guy, Mitch Harmon. You guys know what's up, Mitch's Picks. For Marvel Comics, Guardians of the Galaxy #7, written by Donny Cates, art done by Corey Smith. What's been going on in the Guardians storyline right now has been the resurrection of Thanos, but after that they're going to take a little break. There is no rest for the weary on this, as the Church of Universal Truth has now invaded not only certain sectors that are being policed by the Nova Corps, and now these Nova Corps are coming up disappearing, but also Star-Lord Peter Quill gets a message from his father Jason about something that is going on, something that is coming his way, something about the Universal Church of Truth. I'm sorry, the Church of Universal Truth. And like I said, people are going missing, and Guardians are trying to figure out exactly what happened. Even going as far as to possibly asking for the help of one of their former members who have not exactly been on the greatest of terms here recently, Rocket Raccoon. They haven't exactly revealed what Rocket has done that has made all the other Guardians so mad, but I believe in this story arc we are going to be getting it. Plus, we are going to see Rocket kind of teaming back up with the Guardians, but it's not the same Rocket, I should say. So, but this is the new story arc for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Donny Cates has been tearing it up on all the cosmic stuff. He's got the Silver Surfer Black going on, and Venom kind of cosmic, but not really as well. So, depending on which version of Venom you're reading, but really excited for this. Donny Cates is just great, and Corey Smith's got great art, guys. Check it out. From Marvel Comics, Jane Foster Valkyrie, #1, written by Jason Aaron and Al Ewing, art done by Cafu. This is a new series coming out of, spinning out of the events of War of the Realms. For those of you who did not read War of the Realms, there are no more Valkyries left. There is only Jane Foster. She has the I believe it's called the All Weapon, I believe. It's kind of like this almost liquid metal that kind of doubles as gauntlets, but also turns into an actual mace, and basically she's the last surviving Valkyrie that's out there. Still learning her powers and whatnot. But she comes to find out that some of the weapons from the Valkyries, specifically Brunhild's Dragonfang sword, is missing, and she's trying to figure out exactly who is taking it. Also trying to understand the powers of this Dragonfang, even going as far as to go to Valhalla to try to see Brunhild, because like I said, all the Valkyries are dead now, and try to get a little information from her about what's going on, and also potentially the dangers the Dragonfang potentially could pose. Like I said, this is a new series that is spinning out of War of the Realms. Jane Foster, who was the Mighty Thor for a little while, then Odin's son came back, and now he's Thor again. But Jane Foster is back into the role as back in the Asgard, I guess you could say, as Valkyrie. Just in time for the announcement of the new movie too, Thor: Love and Thunder. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be her as Thor, not as Valkyrie. But still, wonderful stuff either way. And if you're a fan of the Asgardian lore and mythos and whatnot, it's a great book to be picking up, guys. Plus Jason Aaron, really good. Check it out. From Marvel Comics, History of the Marvel Universe, #1, written by Mark Waid, art done by Javier Rodriguez. This is a new miniseries coming out of Marvel Comics. The book actually starts at the end of time, with Galactus and Franklin Richards waiting on Entropy to take over the entire universe. And Galactus kind of asks Franklin Richards, are you ready to go? And he is not really ready to go, mostly because Franklin Richards is still human, well, mutant, but whatever. He's still mortal for the most part, although I think at this point he is thousands of years old at this point. But anyways, he asked, Galactus asked him what would he like to know before the end comes, and Franklin Richards just says everything. So Galactus starts with the formation of the universe, the formation of the entities, infinity, eternity, death, and oblivion, and the formation of the Infinity Stones. Goes on to talk about the prehistoric Avengers, the formation of the Celestials, the Asgardian gods. Basically, this #1, this entire series is going to cover the entire history of Marvel Universe in a chronological order. And this one starts from the beginning of the universe taking you up to all the point, pretty much where like Two Gun Kid and Rawhide Kid, they kind of start showing up. Pretty much Silver Age of Marvel Comics. Also transferring over into a little bit of talking about the birth of the first mutants, Apocalypse, and all that other stuff too. This is going to be a mini series. Like I said, Mark Waid is writing it. Basically, it's going to be a great thing to have if you're looking to try to get an in-depth understanding of Marvel Universe and whatnot, especially with the movies coming out here soon. The Eternals, they're talked about a little bit in this. And showing their place in the Marvel Universe and everything. Really good. Mark Waid, gotta love his writing, and Javier Rodriguez has got beautiful art, guys. Check it out. From DC Comics, Batman, Curse of the White Knight, Book 1, written and drawn by Sean Gordon Murphy. It picks up where the White Knight left off. Jack Napier has exposed all this corruption in Gotham City, even going as far as to show that Batman actually has not been helping out that very much in this the grand scheme of things. Not really actively contributing to the corruption in Gotham City, but kind of enabling it as well. But Joker has been cured of Jack Napier, as he says. He hijacked his body, and now Joker's back, and he's willing to turn Gotham back into this crime haven that he originally always tried to have it. Batman's also, with the loss of, Bruce is also trying to evolve himself with the loss of Alfred from the first White Knight series, trying to find a way to move forward, especially since Nightwing and both Nightwing and Batgirl have joined the GTO in trying to reform all of Gotham City and whatnot. This is a new series, mini-series coming out from the Black Label. There is a little bit of profanity and slight bit of nudity in it, but nothing that's too, nothing like Batman Damn, so don't freak out over it like that, guys. But this is a very interesting story, especially if you like the last White Knight series. This is, like I said, a continuation, plus anything Sean Gordon Murphy draws, I'm usually on board because he's got a wonderful art style, guys. Highly recommend this one. Check it out. From Marvel Comics, House of X, #1, written by Jonathan Hickman, art done by Pepe Larraz. For those of you who have not been following the X-Men stuff, all the X-Men stuff is coming to an end. The only books that are going to be going on right now for X-Men titles are House of X and Powers of X. I think there might be one more issue left of some, like Mr. and Mrs. X or something like that, but basically for the next 6 issues, so pretty much the next 6 months, it is only going to be House of X and Powers of X. Jonathan Hickman is completely redoing, kind of revitalizing almost, the events that are going on in the X-Men books. If you guys have been following it, you know that some of the, not too many main characters, but some prominent mutants have been killed off, but they are only to make room, I guess, for Hickman's vision of his X-Men book. Basically, to give you the groundwork on this, Charles Xavier has found 3 new miracle pills. One that adds 5 years to humans' life. Another one is the most adaptive and effective antibiotic in the world, and another one that prevents all diseases of the mind, only in humans. Charles Xavier is willing to share this with the rest of the world, only in the event that the rest of the world sees the X-Men and their newfound island, Krakoa, as a sovereign nation and will be left alone. And Xavier seems to be letting people have a choice in this matter, or kind of trying to be diplomatic, but Magneto is kind of the strong arm of the group here, and he's basically saying this is the way it is, take it or leave it. You know how Magneto does things. This is only the first issue, but it is got some groundbreaking things that happen in this, kind of laying, like I said, laying the foundation for some crazy stuff to come in the X-Men. Powers of X should be out, I believe, either next week or the week after, but it is very interesting. Hickman, who did all of the Secret Wars, and he also did the Infinity storyline that Marvel Now and all that stuff. He's got a lot of great independent stuff, but the guy is a wonderful writer. A little bit convoluted sometimes, but it always has a great payout. So I highly recommend picking this one up, guys. Also, it comes with many different variants, but my favorite one, we're going to start doing a little section here with variants, and this is my favorite variant of the House of X. This is the, I believe is Mark Brooks that does this cover, and it's actually a connecting cover. There's going to be the Powers of X, so it'll be the other side of this one, which is going to have a big kind of collage, I guess you say, of all the different types of X-Men and whatnot. Mark Brooks has got really wonderful art. Maybe it's Max Brooks. I don't know. It's really beautiful, guys, and it's really cool looking, and I believe that they are all going to be pretty much the same price, if not maybe $1 or $2 more, but definitely highly, like I say, if you're interested in the X-Men, you're not going to want to miss these issues of House of X and Powers of X, guys. Check it out. That's all my picks for this week, everyone. Keep reading your comics, true believers. See you guys next week.